In today's global economy, consumers have more choices than ever. It's so important for them to be able to get reliable information about the products and services they buy. And it's equally important for the companies selling those products to be able to communicate clearly with consumers. This is why trademarks are so valuable. They allow consumers and companies to communicate instantaneously across the globe.
It's very rewarding to know we help consumers and business owners at the same time.
That's why, in 2014, we're welcoming thousands of trademark professionals to Hong Kong for our first annual meeting in Asia. But we have a history going back well over 100 years of advancing trademarks around the globe.
Our association was founded by a group of 17 merchants and manufacturers in New York in 1878. We were known then as the United States Trademark Association, and our first task was to seek the passage of a new trademark law in the United States.
Within just a few years, we were already working internationally. In 1900, we won the Grand Prix at the Paris Exposition Universelle for our collection of journals and periodicals, so we've been recognized as trademark experts for a very long time.
In 1908, Ecuador asked the association to propose a trademark law for them. This then became the model for other South American trademark laws, so our history of advocating for trademarks globally goes back more than a century.
In 1911, we launched the Trademark Reporter, which is still the world's only legal journal dedicated solely to trademark law.
To inform our members about our activities and trademark news, we published the first bulletin newsletter in 1946. Today, the bulletin reaches more than 30,000 readers every 2 weeks.
In 1979, we took a major step towards globalization when INTA hosted a program outside of North America for the very first time here in London.
Almost since our founding, we've been reaching out to trademark professionals and consumers all over the globe. So in 1993, in recognition of this, after many years of being known as USTA, we officially became INTA, the International Trademark Association.
In 2003, we took another major step forward toward globalization. We opened our first regional office in Shanghai in order to help the association improve its advocacy efforts and to add members in China.
Later in 2004, INTA and ASIPI, the Inter-American Association of Intellectual Property, hold their first joint meeting in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Today, hundreds of companies and firms in Latin America are members of INTA.
In 2006, we opened our Europe representative office in Brussels in order to be closer to our members in Europe and to the institutions of the European Union.
Also in 2006, INTA launched its first publication in Chinese, which was the INTA China Bulletin. This was our first publication in a language other than English.
We've also been working very hard in India, sending delegations to meet with government officials and hosting our first conference in Mumbai in 2011.
In 2012, INTA became the first international IP association to send a delegation to Myanmar to engage with the government on its first ever trademark law that it was drafting at the time.
In 2013, we hosted our first conference in the Middle East. The program brought together trademark professionals and government officials not only from the region, but also from Africa and South Asia.
In 2014, INTA launched its Global Advisory Councils and its quarterly global report, covering Africa, Asia, China, Europe, India, Latin America, the Middle East, and North America. These initiatives will support our international expansion, increase our advocacy in all regions, and help us better serve our members across the globe.
We have come such a long way. From our humble beginnings as 17 merchants in a New York office, who could have imagined that 136 years later we'd be standing in Hong Kong with thousands of members coming together from across the globe. And as INTA continues to grow in the future, we will always support trademark professionals and trademark laws around the globe to protect consumers and to promote fair and effective commerce around the world.